Let's see, AntiSemitism destroy present fit.
Here's Andrew Schulz ripping into Fresh and Fit. Myron, you are a sensitive, talentless, bottom-feeding grifter. Your life's work is renting women and regurgitating other people's talking points. Your arms are not developed enough for the t-shirts you wear, and your co-host is pimping you.
I mean, my own is actually pretty fit though.
Merry Christmas. Because Myron Gaines said Andrew Schulz and Akash Singh are some of the biggest snakes on YouTube, and their whole team at Flagrant. Why are they saying that? Because apparently
He's like super mad then. AntiSemitism.
Fit was like, yo, damn, yo, that dude still hating on us, man.
Wait, what's up with Fresh and Fit? Are they still doing it?
They cooling.
But are they still doing the pod?
Yeah, of course, you mean they're still doing it. You not watching?
I didn't know that they're still doing the pod.
Where can you watch?
damn, dude.
I mean, they're still doing it now.
Rough. As I know from personal experience, if there's one thing that these guys hate is when you call them irrelevant, okay? When you say they are not relevant enough to pay attention to, they lose their minds. Why do I know this? Because I've done it many times.
It's like a big creator, but
So, I think you guys are the last people I would go to get advice.
Really?
Yes, dude.
Okay.
Anyway, look. There are bigger and more successful misogynists that I'm willing to debate. It's all the same anyway. But when you guys get the clout up, like
Your arguments are weak, bro. You literally said women are better drivers because they have cheaper insurance rates to Andrew, which is
all right. Look, we'll do this. We'll do this at a later date. All right, guys.
not that this debate again.
Said, I have so much. I have a long,
The same argument over and over again.
a long list of things I gotta talk about. I gave you guys like 6 hours, man.
all right, dude. It's fine. You can run, but we are way more relevant than you are.
I'm running,
And
dude.
you
I believe
talked
you.
about us
I believe you. Congratulations
You
on
talked
your
about us
success.
first. We never talked about you. All right, you.
Bro, what are you doing? You're like a grown ass man. You're about to cry on this phone call because I don't want to talk to you any longer. Jesus Christ, Dad.
No, I don't know. Maybe.
They got demonetized. You know, it was a minor setback for a major comeback. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, don't laugh like that. That was disrespectful.
They're talking about Fresh and
I mean,
Fit.
they got demonetized. Yeah, I remember that.
The Misogyny Bros podcast. Ironically, I think part of the reason why Fresh and Fit is like no longer as poppin' is
And they like in Rumble.
because they kind of popped off early on by
I
being
don't know,
super
I-
edgy and saying like, you know,
I don't watch their content, so I don't know.
or whatever. And then there was like a ton of copycat podcasts that just flooded the marketplace. So then it just like flopped big time because now you could go to someone who's not as stupid as Fresh and Fit, I guess. Like The Yard. Yes, I'm talking about The Yard, the greatest
Yeah,
misogyny
they shouldn't have done the anti-Semitic stuffs.
podcast of all time. Fed
They
and
went too far with that one, that's why.
fat. Oh my God, it's true.
No, but tell us. So what's going on? Like, are they still? But they're still doing the pod.
They're still doing the pod, man.
That's
You know,
fire,
they
bro.
got some different monetization strategies. You know,
What else are they working on? What's their different monetization strategies?
what's up with y'all, man?
Yo, what's their different monetization strategies?
Wait, don't they have like super sets or
Hold on,
something?
man. I don't like how y'all. I feel like y'all been
You
bringing them
brought
up.
him up. I ain't bring him up. You
I
brought him up.
Y'all-
Don't be
I-
upset at us.
Y'all
You
feeling
bring
like
up.
y'all praying on my man's downfall.
Preying on downfall.
Preying?
You asked me if we watched their podcast. I'm a 40-year-old man who's happy. Why would I watch that podcast?
Oh,
I only watch it when I'm fighting with my wife. I'll be like, these guys get me. These guys understand, bro. They understand women.
4 days
Why they so damn mad? I don't know. I don't get it.
every month that I watch that shit.
damn.
Yo, you
4 days every
On the
month.
red days. On the red days. You
Red day I'm red pill.
No, but for real, can you still watch it? Do they have their own website, or how do
Bro,
you
it's
watch
on
the
YouTube
pod?
still. What do you think it's at?
I thought the podcast got taken off YouTube.
No, it got demonetized. That's the new
What
way.
does that mean?
that's so funny.
Wrong information, huh?
That is such a fun. Okay, that's some comedian right there. Okay, that was such a good bar. Even from like the whole I'm a 40-year-old
not really.
who's happy. Why the would I watch him? But specifically when he said I watch him only when I'm angry at my wife. That's a great joke, and it's so
It's addition, I guess.
Octennial millennial. Thank you for the 5 get the subs. Funnily enough, Flagrant is how I discovered you. Wait, really? I got like long-term community subs after appearing on the Flagrant podcast. That's crazy. I should do that again. I just piss maxing injury. Thank you for the 10 gift the subs. I don't even know what that means. So then that's the reason why Myron got mad So he said this, to which Myron responded, grifter, I've saved thousands of men from suicide, helped them get in shape, invest and create wealth, attract their dream girls, and live better
Yeah, I know about that dream girl.
lives. What have you done? Be born with a silver spoon in your mouth? And oh my God, he went with the read more. He wrote so much, bro. You're owned at that point. That's so sad. I told this guy one time to his face that he's too irrelevant for me to debate him. And since then, he always is like rage posting apparently at the gym, calling me the F word
And Zoro kana.
and shit at like 2 a.m.
That is kind of true, I guess.
He's like fantasizing at the gym about me and Ethan. That's weird, man. I just said, get your numbers up. That's all I said. Look, I'm on a downtrend too, you know? I feel you, brother. It happens. Unlike you, we didn't have to suck any industry dick from Joe Rogan or Charlemagne to grow. Since my arms aren't developed, how about you stop being an internet tough guy and put us some boxing gloves? Let's see how many jokes you can make with a swollen face. Yeah, dude, this is when you're like...
The fighting argument, great.
Perfectly sound, you know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, dude, you made fun of me? I'll punch you in the face, dog. Like, what are you, a caveman? Yeah, look.
It was resulted in fighting.
Fresh and fit. I could be watching Lazan, but I'm lifting weights at 2 a.m., bro. I could be watching Lazan, F-word Abby, or Lethan Declines L3 podcast, but I'm here instead. Why would you be watching us at 2 a.m. at night?
That's actually creative writing.
Wait, stop. Kyle, that's not food for you, fatty. Don't even start with me, ma'am. Michael Nolan says, my political ideology is whatever bans this and ostracizes whoever made it, but I want to see this first.
That we know about you. You love to get up and dance for your two biggest fans. When you're trying to decide, think about all the things you like to do. Just be you.
Like, what is he angry about? Like, he's like, is it because, like, these are two gay parents? I mean, there's a lot of stuff to be mad about, I guess, if you're an idiot. You have gay dads. One's black. Scary. So, right off the bat, miseducation,
okay.
bad. Gay, evil. And then, like, I guess their child, they're saying to their child, like, hey, you can be what you want to be, which is, of course, objectionable to the highest degree, because God forbid, you know what I mean? Like, for example, in the future, when I have a son or a daughter, and he or she or they, right, they say that they want to be an astronaut, I'll be like, no, you're not, you idiot. You're too stupid. You're a dumb. You're never going to be an astronaut. Shut up. That's what I'm going to say, because that's what you're supposed to do. That's what good parenting is about. Good parenting is about telling your children they ain't, and they'll never be. That's what I think. I'm a Republican.
And that's how you didn't arrest the son.
This is the right kind of parenting. For a lot of parents, conservative parents, if they see a boy wearing a shirt, that's scary. Why? Have you never seen children? Like, what? Like, who gives a they're a baby, dog. What are you, stupid? Who cares? Let him wear the goddamn skirt, dumbass. Who gives a shit? What if they are gay or trans? Like, what? Who gives a shit? What's wrong with you? The problem is you can't stop that. That's not how this works. We're talking about kids relax. What do you mean we're talking about kids relax? What? Like, what do you think happened? You think a gay adult was a straight child and then they got homified? Like, what do you mean? Every gay adult was a straight child at one point, okay? Is that what you think? No, they were a gay-ass kid too. Have you ever seen a gay-ass kid? They're gay as hell, dog. Let me tell you. You can tell sometimes, okay? The notion that you can't tell is silly. There's some gay-ass kids out there, and you see him, and you're like, oh, that's a gay kid.
I've never seen a man after this much gay.
That's going to be a gay adult one day. It's like, what do you think happened? What do you think happens? People are just, like, fundamentally oblivious to. They just think, like, yeah, if we just hide the truth, if we just hide the truth from kids, like, they just, I guess they'll never discover that, like, homosexuality exists. Like, what do you think? Like, these guys literally aren't going, you're gay, son. Son, you're gay. You're a homosexual child. They're not saying that. They're just saying you can be whatever you want to be. So what? What if the kid's like, I want to be gay as dad? And then what are you supposed to do in that situation? You're supposed to be like, all right, when the right time comes, you can do whatever the you want. But right now, you're a baby.
And TK by the priest or something.
So dance with your little tutu, and then, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Isn't like, what would you do episode? Something about that?
They don't know. Exactly, which is why you're supposed to tell them you can be whatever you want to be. What do you mean? That's my point. You can't say my point back to me. and act like you're disagreeing with me. Yeah, just like let them be kids, dumbass. What do you mean? They're kids. They don't. I have to tell them exactly what they're gonna do. As long as it's not hurting anybody. Who? Like, what are you gonna do? Yeah, you're gonna have a kid one day. Your kid's like, I want to be a firefighter. You're like, you idiot. No, you're not. You're gonna be an accountant for a Big 4 firm. Okay. You're gonna go to a goddamn college. You're gonna go, off every goddamn PricewaterhouseCooper, McKinsey consultancy, the job offer at the job fair that you can, and eventually you're gonna slave away at one of the Big 4 firms. You. Is that what you want? You think that's the best thing to do? What if your kid wanted to be a cop? Absolutely not. I said not.
How is this related to communism, capitalism?
Hurting anyone. My kid says I want to be a cop. Dad, I'm gonna be like, no, you're not. I said not hurting anybody. Job wise, child was like, I want to be a cop. Dad, I'm
Guys,
like,
stop
nope,
dating there.